the past 4 months, and the past 5 months, and decided to get their license, and decided we wanted to take this business serious. Alright? So you're welcome. Who was a fellow? Take a hand of Atlas, and the walk by. As we walk by, we will recognize making this happen. Will you read the story? Or join yourself to make this vision happen together? A vision to empower and to ignite, to win 50,000 again. The guidance and the way to help them succeed. Together, is making this happen. Will you read the story? Or join the story? To make this vision happen together. 25,000 words to finish our minds. 5,000 was successful under 50,000 is successful. We can see 2,000 records make our million and more will drive. 1,000 will break the million market and dreams is alive. Plus is making this happen. Will you read the story? Or join you strong to make this vision happen together? We see the light. We fight until light is around. We find that the better light to go. We're learning to forget to provide the aid to help them grow. And the business is to be displayed. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Big Plus is making this happen. Will you read the story? Or join yourself to make this vision happen together? Yeah, BNB. Victory today. I don't see. Got you, baby. Are you a baby? Stop to the answer. Tonight we ride together. Synergy star, as the sky we shine so hard. We know what's wrong, no matter how bad. One team, one dream. Synergy star. We look at money on the roof of the season. From the ground to the top, we never retire. Next level living. Synergy star. Came from the bottom, now we go. The vision so clear, it's vocal. Lost our mindset, don't let us know breaks. We don't just talk, we execute plays. Legacy motion, we building will. Leadership dripping, we better ourselves. Circle too strong, iron on iron. Every move time, but in line tonight. Feel the beat in your soul right now. Let's say you need the sound right now. If you ready for more, say now. We go. Synergy strong, in the sky we shine so bright. We move as one, no matter how far. One team, one dream, synergy strong. We go right, right, right. Feel the fire. Money on the road, we're season high. From the ground to the top, we never retire. Next level living, synergy strong. Let's go, let's go. Let 'em know. We are going in the building tonight. Royal Blue and Gold, here we go. Cash flow dance, dreams on me. Generational wins from the head to the feet. When synergy starts, step on the floor, the whole room down. Ask for more. You can run it back. If you build a legacy, if you take it for the best, synergy storm, make some noise. 3, 2, 1, we we go. Synergy star, one radar. Many emotions, synergy star, we go. No, we get blessings, they stay from the roof to the world we live. Next level life, every day. Nothing is something we also give it. Make your life forever free. Legacy, one generational dream. See the name, go back, go to celebration. Foundation, find direction. When the drums hit, feel the vibration. Synergy star, no celebration. Somebody stop, somebody stop, somebody stop. Synergy star, somebody stop, somebody stop. Slow motion, no emotion.
Je vous envoie le lien. Je vais saluer. Hello, hello. Are we getting ready here? Yeah. We are on YouTube and on the group too.
You are not seeing coach. Oh, beautiful. We are here. We are here. Yeah, now that's the coach. Yeah. We are here. We are ready. Okay. Ready. Let's take over. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's take over right here. So,
okay, so let me go back and put it on the stage there.
Giving us together here today. Thank you for these amazing people. This gracious service. Lord, we just ask that you bless us with wisdom, knowledge, and information.
Donc, je vais rapidement.
Acquire here today for the future to our lives and help us as we try to live the life that you have called us to live. Thank you for the Power Breakthrough Mindset team. We ask God, Father, that you would bless them as we continue with this program. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Excuse me.
Thank you so much, Pastor Emmanuel, for being and as our special guest speakers today. On behalf of the Power Mindset Breakthrough, I would like to warmly welcome each and every one of you today for our business and financial opportunity event here located in this weekend. First, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedules to be with us this afternoon. Your presence here tells us one thing: you are open to learning, to growing, and discovering new opportunities that can potentially transform your future. Today's event is designed to do three important things: to share powerful and personal stories, to educate families about financial literacy, and to present an opportunity that is helping individuals build businesses while making a real impact within their community. So I will go ahead and invite our guest speakers to please come up today. I would like to bring I would like to introduce our guest speakers today. We have Mr. Zach. Next up, we have Mr. Ahmed, who is also Next up, we have our EMD, our coach, Mr. Jerome Florida. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for welcoming us today and for your presence being here with us. We are super excited for everything. You want to know how you got into the business, and you want to know how you can help us move forward and to expand our own businesses and entrepreneurship endeavors. Next up, we will introduce very special gentleman, ladies and gentlemen. Our next speaker is a visionary leader, a serial entrepreneur, and someone whose work spans across multiple industries, including finance, technology, travel, consulting, and luxury fashion. He is the founder of several successful companies, including Van Travel Business, Van Tech Systems, Vanetti Royale, and Lucchetti Financial and Consulting, where he provides services that empower individuals and businesses through financial education, professional consulting, and global opportunities. He is a licensed financial professional, a certified business consultant, a visa and immigration consultant, a public notary, bringing a wealth of knowledge, credibility, and trusted guidance to the people and the communities he serves. Through his businesses, he has helped individuals and entrepreneurs access financial strategies, immigration support, technology solutions, and professional services designed to help them grow and succeed. His mission is clear and powerful: to help families protect their future, help entrepreneurs grow their businesses, and help communities gain access to financial knowledge, professional services, and global opportunities. He is deeply passionate about mentorship and leadership development. He continues to inspire others to dream big, think differently, and build businesses that create lasting impact. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming to the stage a serial entrepreneur and founder, Prosper Van Lucchetti.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm not feeling you guys. I want to hear, are you happy to be here? I'm glad. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. I want to thank God. Thank you so much, Pastor Emmanuel. And then also, on behalf of the entire team of the Power Mountain Breakthrough, I would love to thank my leaders, my mentors, my coach. Thank you so much for coming all the way here to be here. I want to thank you so much for taking your time to be here tonight with us. I appreciate you. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you again because I know it's a weekend. People have responsibility, people have things to do, but you decided to come here because somebody maybe invited you, maybe somebody told you there is a business opportunity and also a career opportunity. That's why you are here. I want to thank you for taking your time to be here, and I just want to let you know your time is not going to be wasted. You come here. The same way you come here is not going to be the same way you're going to be out. You're going to leave this room with a lot of information you probably never heard about. My first thing and my only thing I'm going to tell you is please stay until the end of our meeting, because they say those are left until the end. They are the one that take the most and take more advantage. Please, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to pay attention. Like I said, we have the powerful leaders, and in a little bit here, I want to invite them to come and share with us what we do, and then also how we can help you, maybe if you're willing to join our business as well. Before I start with my presentation, like I said, this is where we do our business. You are free to go around, and if you want anything, feel free. We have teams here around. They will be more than happy to assist you to help you. And I want to know something. Maybe the MC didn't do it, but I want to let all of us know there will be some giveaway. We have some gift cards for those going to sign up, or those going to be willing to be part of our business. You will be getting a gift card. And then also there will be a computer, laptop, for those going to win our draw we're gonna do. So if you stay until the end, maybe you're gonna work in this room with your laptop. So okay. Can you guys see from the back over there? Can you see the screen? Okay, so thank you. Alrighty. So Sorry, some technical issue that we're working on it. Give us 1 minute, please. Thank you. Hello, 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 hello. I'm so sorry, guys. Thank you so much. We had an issue with the screen. We wanted to share the screen from both sides. So I'm going to start with my story. I'm going to start with my story. Why? Because we believe that everybody or every successful person, they also have their story. That's what I said. You came here, and when you're gonna leave this event, you're not gonna leave the same way. From working to school in Congo and here in the United States, I am building a generation of wealth in America. My name is Prosper Bukedi. I am originally from DRC. I'm from Congo. I was born in a family of 5. I am the second of the family, 4 boys with 1 girl. Just like I said, my name is Prosper Bukedi, originally from Congo. If I'm showing you guys, because I want you guys to know, I am not from an extraordinary family. I am not from a rich family. But my parents, one thing they told me is whatever you want to accomplish in life, if you put in your head, you put in your mind, you're going to make it happen. So the working building that I used to, why I want to talk to you guys about my past, when I was growing up, going to high school, I used to walk. Like, you know, when you go to school here in America, people take masks, you know. Me, back in the day, I had to work, and I was studying in a Catholic church, a Catholic school. Even though there was time where my dad would give me the money or maybe trying to drop me off, but most of the time, I was working. I was working, going to school. It was not really hard. It was not really easy for me. And working for an hour, where I was living to my school, it was an hour away. And when you know, I was working pretty much every day, no excuse, no complaint, because I didn't have to stress my parents. I didn't want to, talk to my parents any kind of way because I wanted to go to school. I was like, as a man, I have to learn the hard way as well. And as you guys can see, starting there, when I was in Congo, when I was going to school, I don't know where to begin, but starting everything in high school, I was always thinking about business. Thinking about business, and I didn't know what kind of business to do back then. Because we had everything at home, and my main goal was mainly to become a soccer player. So what I was doing is, I was trying to do something because my mom, every time if I say, oh, I have to go do small business, selling water, things like that, she would tell me, no, don't do this. This is not for you. You're not supposed to do that about kind of business. But I was trying to do that because my goal was to become a soccer player. I was planning to become a soccer player, and because I needed some equipment, as everybody on New Star, everything, I was like, depending on my parents only, it was not going to give me what I wanted to get. Because myself growing up, I was planning to become a soccer player. that was actually my dream. So by growing up, and I told myself I have to do a business on the side. I was selling water after school. I would go, I would try to do something in the house, and when I get off, I would go home and I would pack that water and then take it, take it somewhere. I know some Congolese are here to know what I'm talking about. I was doing that, and every single time when I was doing that, so I don't know, every single time people was just looking at me like, why are you doing this? Why is it you don't look like those kind of kids who sells water like in the street? I'm like, I'm just doing it because, I want to support myself, I want to support my dream. But even though my parents, it was not okay, but because I wanted to achieve something, I wanted to buy my own pair of shoes for my, for what I like to do. So I was doing that, selling water. And then when I was growing up, one of my dream country was going to Paris. Because I was like, many people that see sex, when it comes to soccer, they go to Europe, like they play over there. But I couldn't even imagine from where that things were going to happen. But just like one day, I remember after I got my bachelor, my high school diploma, and me and my brother, we had a news that I won the Divi lottery. For some people knows, when I won the Divi lottery, I was like, this is where everything's going to begin, because I didn't really thought about maybe like America or anything like that. America was not really a country where I wanted to come. But I believe in something that whatever you put in your mind, if you really want to achieve something, that thing is going to become reality as you move. And that day, I believe it was not by light. And God opened the door because I was praying. I was like, I wanted to go somewhere because I want to do something in life. And I didn't know from where to begin. I landed in Chicago in 2014. That's when I got here in the US. When I landed in Chicago, I thought life would be very, 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 very easy in the United States. People believe that in America, when you come here, money is everywhere. That's what I was thinking. And I had my aunt, my side, she was telling me, I know she had a good life, she had money. And on my mind, I was like, when I'm coming in America, the same life she has in Congo is going to be the same way here. But when I landed in America, but guess what? That's when I start seeing the reality of this country. This one, as you can see, those pictures I was taking in, it was actually Paris. And the reality in America, as I said, when I arrived in America, my dream, it was like, okay, I came to America, I want to launch a company, I want to do this, I want to do that. For me, I believe that money would be like, piece of cake. But guess what? Because I'm from Congo, and we speak French, and our first language when it comes to official language is French. So I was already struggling. I remember my first job that I wanted to apply for, it was a cleaning job. But when I went there, these people didn't want to hire me. I went there, I couldn't even say any word in English. And the manager told me that we can hire you because it was a Chicago airport job. I stayed at home for 9 months without no job, no income. I was just there. I was just in Chicago watching TV, watching all the movie, watching all the YouTube, Nigeria movie, everything. It was becoming everyday activity for me because I didn't have anything else to do. And like I said, that was one of the hardest seasons of my life because not only that, imagine you came to America with somebody, but after you left, she went back as a lawyer, because she was a lawyer. After a couple of months, she passed away. She passed away in Congo. She was one of my biggest support. And that was really, really one of the things that hit me very hard. And I was like, life, I don't think it was going to be the same. Based on everything she was telling me that she wanted me to do. And she was one of the persons that she was always pushing me to do her thing. And I start thinking now how my life is going to look like. And I learned something powerful. Struggle is not the end, it's the preparation. Because when I was going through all this time, my only way to keep my faith, it was to pray. I was praying, praying, until until I was able to get myself and able to learn English. Those 9 months, like I say, without a job, it was not wasted. They were building my patience, and then also building my humility and also building my anger. So let me talk to you guys about my first job. Remember I said my first job in the US was a cleaning job. The same job I went to apply for, I went back again, and then this time I was able to get hired. I got hired in that job, and what I was doing there, I was cleaning the airport. As you guys can see, as I was in Congo, we love airplane. I was like, oh my God, this is an amazing job for me. Every day I was going to that job because I was working at Chicago Airport. I was always taking pictures. I was like, I wanna see, I wanna post it. Actually, as we hear, sometimes you wanna post stuff with friends back home and looking at you like. So for me, I was like, this is the only job in America. I was like, this is my perfect job. Like everything is going to be here. So I was taking pictures everywhere in the airplane because my job was cleaning the airplane as soon as the passenger get out the airplane. I was enjoying it, seeing all the planes, seeing all the type of airplane. As you can see, Lufthansa, I went to different type of airplane, My first job as a cleaner in Chicago, it was my start in America, but it was not. I was not ashamed. I was grateful when I know some people saw that as a cleaning job. I saw that as an opportunity. And I told myself, this is not the final destination. This is my foundation. Because that's actually where I wanted to, and I started learning discipline. I started learning punctuality. I started learning some of the things that I didn't know. That nobody ever taught me how to work for somebody. And I learned to work when nobody could watch me because I didn't have nobody like manager. I was doing everything on my own. And as you can see, success doesn't start at the top. It always starts from the humility. And I started doing this job. Many people I know, I believe, back then, was telling me, man, that job, it doesn't pay you enough to move to these places and stuff. But I was okay, because for me, I believe that was the only way. And then this is something that I'm going to talk about after being in Chicago. I had to move to different places, and I ended up here in Indiana. And I started working in a warehouse, which was where Walmart. I started working at Walmart there. I became a leader at Walmart after a couple months at Walmart. I got the opportunity to become an HR journalist at Walmart. And then during that time, I was also doing a second job because how many talk in the United States, in order for you to be financially stable, you have to have 2 jobs. And during this time, I was also working night shifts in Amazon. I was doing that, doing forklift, driving. During the weekend, I would drive lifts because I was also trying to build something back home. And I was doing all the jobs. I was doing pretty much 3 jobs. I didn't have time for me. I was making money, but one of the things that I know, I was not building wealth. And moving forward, working so hard, and I started realizing that I was paying a lot of taxes. I started paying taxes everywhere, and I couldn't even understand how I'm going to be able to understand how things work in America. But I didn't understand how money really works. I had a job, but I didn't have the ownership. I worked in some company, I had a real good income, but guess what? Those things, as I said, I had an income but no assets. I had a paycheck but no strategy. Starting my day shift at one of my jobs at HR. My day shift as a recruiter, as you can see here, working day shifts and feeling okay, very stressful during that time. That picture, as you can see, I was actually in Amazon, night shift doing driving forklift. And then over here with everything, as you can see, you may see like this guy is making good money as he's sitting in the office. But trust me, I was very stressed. Every day I went to work, my mental was not there. I was actually very, very tired every day. My body at the job, my mind was somewhere else. I was constantly thinking about how to start my business. One thing with me, when I was doing the job where I was working, I was always thinking about how I'm going to launch my own business. And I was not there. I wanted to know how I can grow, how I can live, how I can extend the circle. And I couldn't focus, and I knew I was made for something more. I was making money, but I wasn't building health. This is something that I wanted you guys to see. I was making pretty much something 36,000 yearly, maybe 45,000 yearly, and it was okay. That income was okay for me in that time. And this is my third 40 for you guys to see. Working, I was making 34,000, I believe, one of my job. And one of my job over here, I made about 19,000 because I had two different jobs. You have two jobs, you gotta mix it up. As we all know, sometimes it happens to some people. So one thing I come to realize that it was the system was taking for me every year, and I didn't even know how to make money work for me because I was putting my money somewhere that I didn't know how that works. And that's when I realized that money is the only money is one thing, building is completely different game. I started my entrepreneurship as I was working for people. I was working in Amazon, working in a warehouse. Like I said, I was trying to do my own business. Somebody told me about becoming an independent travel agent. I love traveling. As I was working in Chicago, I was like, this is something good for me. And I started doing this, I started helping people to become travel agents. One thing is, I had a good people. I had an amazing team. I started sharing the opportunities to other people because I was working night shifts during the day, and I was also doing my side hustle as an independent travel agent. These are the people I was working with. I started working with the team, and I was able to have good people around me. But as you know, I made it up to the executive position, and that in the side hustle business I was doing because it was a whole platform that I was doing. I had a group of people, but everything I started realizing was people. Since I believe in people so much, and I believe that if people can grow, and I believe in the vision, but one thing you have to know, over time, when things are not moving as you want, your team can start living slowly. The system where I was trying to build, because I was like, as I'm working working here, let me also do something on the side. But that system, I got to realize it was not designed for long-term financial independence. People eventually left. Why? Because I realized the system was not designed for us to become financial independent. It feels more like a habit than a real wealth building vehicle. We were making activity money, but not ownership. It was not really something that I thought. That experience taught me something powerful. Building a team is important, but building inside of the right vehicle is everything. That's why I made a decision. I told myself, and this is why I need to go launch my own agency. I launched my own travel agency, and I started doing everything that I can do. As you can see, I started buying computers. These are my team. We had time where to do business launch, and also we had time to do hiring events. We had so many people that day. So I tried to do everything to support my team, my people back home, because I believe that people back home sometimes they need our support. So I was investing not here, but I was investing back home when I was doing pre-job here. As you can see, this was my office in Congo. I had an amazing office, it was really, really good. And as you can see, this is my team. I had a good team. I have over 30 people working with me in my travel agency. It was okay. And that's when I realized that I'm living in the US, I need to also make my business official. I registered the business in the US, and I had to turn one of my room as my home office and start doing my business there. During the weekend, I would do business. During the day, I would go to my job. And that would become my headquarters when I know I have the whole team. But as you know, I trust so much of the people back home. I was investing there, I was sending money, supporting them, because I believe in that it's always good to support, to help people. But guess what? I lost money. The office material was stolen. The people that trusted didn't manage the thing properly. As you can just see, this office was shut down. Everything was there, it was taken. People stole the computers, people stole the TV, everything from the ground. And these are the posts that I made. Can you imagine they even took everything? Glory to God. Glory be to God. They have stolen material, but they didn't steal in my hand. This is how the post that I made during that time. I believe in 2020. That's when I posted something like that. So that's when I realized that, and this point, I had to make the painful decision to close my office in Congo. I decided to build my business in the US. That moment really humbled me. It told me a business without financial literacy is a risk, and a vision without a system will collapse. And I didn't start with a big office. I didn't start with investors and everything. I eventually opened a small personal office in the United States. This building that you guys in, I opened this building, I opened my small office here, like a personal office, in 2021 here myself. And after that, I was doing everything in my possibility to make it work. You know, I believe I'm not working alone. I think it was going to be okay. But other than something powerful, how work without financial strategy can still lead to lose. And guess what? Working for myself, it was okay. I was traveling. I was having time. I was making money, yes. I was loving to work by yourself. But I didn't have the financial freedom. And I didn't have the time to control my own time as well. This time how my business was paying me. My travel business, as an immigration consultant, it was paying fine. I had people, I had teams that I had to pay, all that kind of things, so I was not making enough money. And these are some of the images that you can see. I was so excited to become building something big. By lack of financial education, I had income, but I didn't have those structures. I had a vision, but I didn't have a financial system. And I was operating a whole no strategy. But due to the financial loss, I had to close the US office again. That was very painful. And working again, I started doing the same thing I used to work because I had some point. I had to stop working here. And after everything collapsed, what happened? I had to go back again and do the work. I went back to work. That's something that I gone through. It told me, laws can break your plan, but it cannot break your goal, your purpose. And with the faith determination, every setback becomes a comeback. Prior to WFJ, I was a recruiter, I was a business consultant, I was an immigration consultant, and I have so many licenses. I have a degree, and I'm also IT, I do website, I do AI, I do any type of thing that you can think of. I do all that kind of thing. I wanted to study correctly because for me, I was like, having all the degree here will give you the financial freedom, it will make you more money. But that was not the case. Before WFG, I was very educated, certified, and doing everything possible. But one thing that I believe nobody told me how money works, how to protect it, how to build assets, how to remove the debt cycle. How WFG found me. He found me one day, one of my friends texted me, and I thought it was a scammer. And he told me about the business, and I was like, I'm going to come to your office. I went to his office. When I visit his office, he shared with me the information I didn't really understand. But then I had to decide to, so I told myself I would never work anymore in America because something happened to me in my previous job. And that moment really taught me something because I was like, I have to mix business and work at the same time. It was not going well. And I wanted to stop doing anything. I said, let me focus on myself, let me focus on my business. So I got fired in 2024. That's when I was like, okay, since I got fired, I'm not going to look for a new job. And the reason even I got fired, I didn't even know why. And I decided to reopen my travel business again after I closed it here in the US because at some point I had to close the business again in the same building where we are. But I have to start again. When I tried to open again, still lack of financial freedom. And 2025, I was doing everything in my power. That's when I was like, I need to take this opportunity very seriously. Because I was making money, but I still didn't have the financial freedom. I was enjoying working for myself, but I was making the same amount that I used to make at my job. No leverage, no scale, no system, no rebuild system. That's when I made another serious decision. And I decided to take the WFG opportunity seriously. I didn't take this opportunity just like a side option, not as a backup plan, but as a rental variable for financial independence. Failing forward, I joined the business. I said I'm going to take it seriously, and I thought this is going to be easy. I started failing the state exam. I failed the same exam 3 times, and my 4th time I was able to pass May 21st. I became a licensed financial professional by the state. I failed 3 times, but nobody, by the boy who worked 1 hour to school didn't quit because I was keep going. I remember my coach was telling me, "Champion, you need to keep going." I was really tired, but at least I was like, I have to. Because I did so many exams that I was like, I had to make sure that I passed this exam. And then guess what happened? As you can see, my first time, my second time, my 3rd time, and my 4th time, I passed the exam. Man, come on, man. Thank you. So I passed the exam, I was so excited, I was like, wow. And I'm not going to play. I'm going to take this business very seriously because I don't like things that challenge me. I did things hard, and I was like, if this exam can make me struggle like this, that means something is inside. And I wanted to give some time to believe on it. And I started taking business seriously. Like everybody, I said, you know what? I need to do my business launch. I did my business launch. That was the people that I invited, still in the same building in 2025. It was really amazing. People came along to support, but after a couple of days, what happened? You will be shocked. I got promoted to marketing director just a couple months in the business. I joined this business just like I said. I passed the exam by the end of the month of May. June, I did my business launch. July, I took the business seriously. I said I'm going to work. And the same way I was giving my previous employer time, I need to take this seriously as well. And then what happened? I became a marketing director. And then after 3 months of the business, I was able to make $35,000. This is one of the things that I come to realize that in America, many people, it's not about knowledge, but it's because of lack of information. Many people come to the United States believe that my job will give me everything that I want. Yes, we love our businesses so much. If you believe me personally, I believe that our travel agency was going to give me financial freedom. But guess what? It didn't. I was living okay, but I was doing a lot of expenses. I was not saving a lot of money. By joining this business, it shifts everything. And I was like, in 3 months, for my first time in America, making over $35,000. I know you guys know some people here make this money a year. But if I was able to make it in 3 months in this business, why not you? You can also do the same thing. You can also change your life, your income, if you make the right decision. I joined this business and I was able to make $35,000 in 3 months. As we're moving forward, still in the same year, I got promoted as the SMD Studio Marketing Director. I got promoted, but sometimes you will give everything at your job. Now if your manager will try to give you something to just to have fun, or maybe to recognize you as something expensive. Doing this business, I understand a lot of things that I was missing. A lot of things that I was missing through this business, I was able to get it. I earned my 50K watch. And guys, 50K watch, yes, it's a 50K watch. Because they say when you do good, when you feel good, you do good. And I was able to get this just in the time of line that I joined this business. I haven't been in the business in 1 year. And I was able to get a 50,000 watch just because I was doing what I'm supposed to do. And also, I was like, yes, I have to be protected. I wanted to protect myself. I said, let me protect myself, let me get something for myself. And I took the protection to protect myself, to protect my income as well. So this is something I would advise all of us. Sometimes we take some opportunity for granted. And I was able to receive this information because I found myself, I became like I came back from Africa. You know, sometimes when you get to Africa, you have only a luggage. That's what happened to me in America. I lost everything that I had. Everything I said, everything. Everything. Like, just with my luggage that I stayed with, that's when everything shifts. Because of what? Lack of financial education. I didn't have nothing. I didn't know nothing in America. I was doing things just because. And life shifts. And everybody around me, they ran away. I was only me. That's when I realized in this country, you are yourself. And I decided to take this opportunity seriously because I found myself inside. That's why I was like, if I was able to change my life today, why not you? A real story, a friend took some business seriously. They didn't take it very seriously. After a couple of time, a friend passed away, and then all the assets went through public courts, and they now become family issue. My vision is to build a 10,000 licensed agency. I need to help with this 10,000. 10,000 people, that's my goal. I want to help them to become a business owner. And I want to launch a financial literacy in Africa, and why not in Africa, if we are doing that already here in the US. And I want to build a multi-million dollar agency because our mission is no family left behind. My vision is bigger than me. I want to build leaders. I want to spread the financial literacy globally because we are missing it. How that be able to change me? Financial education changed me, my thinking. I start making more in a month. Build a real leverage. Achieve 1 year what took me years. Just imagine, I show you guys, on my previous job, I was making $35,000 in 1 year, but I was able to make it here in 3 months. That opportunity didn't just teach me how money it changed, how I think about money. Within a few months, I started making more than what I had been chasing for years. For years, I was working 2 jobs, 3 jobs, running businesses, exhausting myself, but within 1 year in this industry, I achieved what I had taken me years to try to build on my own. Not because it was magical, because I finally had the right vehicle I was looking for. I finally understood the leverage. I finally understood the compounding. I finally understood the ownership. For the first time, I was just earning income. I was building something scalable. That's the difference. The takeaway for today, one thing I would love to tell us is what? You may listen to me from the beginning to the end, but if you don't take no actions or whatever you want to accomplish in your life, it's not going to happen. Success is not by working harder, it's by working with the right system. If you understand the system we are in, your life, it will change. Thank you so much, guys, for your attention. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. I would love to, before I invite our first speaker, I want to give you guys attention because after the first speaker speak, we're going to have a little ceremony for our team who done a lot, and we are going to recognize them. But before I will. So, are we ready? It looks like people are tired. Are we tired? No. Are we tired? No. Please, we're about to, we are still here, guys. I'm about to introduce you one of the powerful speaker. This amazing speaker that I'm about to present to you, he changed. If it was not because of him, I don't think I was going to be here. Right? Ladies and gentlemen, get ready because our first special guest speaker has a story that represents the power of a vision, hard work, and leadership. He was born and raised in Benin and came to the United States 10 years ago with a dream of creating a better life. As the oldest of 4 siblings, responsibility has always been part of his journey. He studied criminal justice at Ivy Tech Community College, and for 7 years, he worked as a caregiver, often juggling 3 jobs at the same time, sacrificing his time, energy, and even family moment just to go and to get ahead to provide. By December 2022, everything changed when he found the opportunity with World Financial Group. And what changed next was nothing short of incredible. In just 1 year, he became a senior marketing director. He didn't stop there. He personally promoted 2 SMD, and today his organization has 3 SMDs and is still growing strong with a vision to add 4 more this year. This leader is one mission to help family building champion and create generation impact. So Indiana, can I hear you guys please? Indiana. 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 Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Some of you guys are not ready. Are you guys ready? If you are ready, please help me very loud to welcome a powerful, a man who never get tired, a man. Because of him, I'm standing here. A man, even though you call him at 1 in the morning, he's still going to respond to you. A man, you always there for helping people. He's not a boss, but he's a leader. Please, ladies and gentlemen, welcome me, one of the powerful SMD studio marketing director, Mr. Abel. Please, welcome the floor.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello, are we here?
Yeah.
If you are here, say I'm here.
I'm here.
Thank you, Coach Prosper. Can you all hear me from the back?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So, wow, I thought he was trying to invite or introduce Donald Trump. That's what I thought. So, thank you for all you do, and that was a powerful story. I hope you guys you enjoyed the story, right? Yeah. Yeah. So, and I'm gonna go quick. That's my family, my beautiful family, and my name is Ego Fagbet. I'm from Benin Republic. Is there any Benin Republic? Any French-speaking people here? Anyone from Benin here? Is there anyone from Africa here? Okay. So, like you said, okay, thank you. Okay. So, like you said, I was born and raised in Benin, right? And I came to United States 10 years ago. I came straight to Indiana. I love Indiana. I've been in Indiana for 10 years. Wow. Okay, I'm the mother of 4, okay? And I used to work 3 different jobs. Working hard, no time for nobody, no time for my family. You know, imagine you're working so hard, you don't even have time. for your family. Imagine working so hard. You don't have time to take vacation. Imagine you're working so hard. No time for yourself. Okay? And I know there are some people now, they are working so hard, they don't have time. Why are you working so hard? It's not because of your family, but we don't have time for them. Okay? So I have IT background. I got certification in IT, but I don't even use it. Alright? But one day, someone. It's not working. Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Maybe I will. Do I need it? I don't need it, right? One day, someone come my way, and I called him an angel. Angel found me. And that's how WG found me. Okay? And I'm going to show you who is that angel that found me. Wow. Can you do this? That's the angel. This man found me, and that's him. He found me and said, you know what, I got your number from someone, and he want me to show you something. If you love it, I'm going to help you. If you don't love it, that's okay. I said, okay, show me. And that's how we scheduled an appointment, and he showed me. And I said, this thing, is it real? Is it legal? And he said, yes, because you have to take a license. I said, that license, are you the one giving the license, or who is giving the license? He said, it's the state that's giving the license. Okay, this is the state that's giving the license, so that means it's real, it's legit. So I'm going to do it. That's how I started back in 2022. December, right? December 2022. It took me 3 weeks to get my license. At that time, I was working 3 jobs, right? But it took me 3 weeks to get my license. But some people, they will say, oh, I have a lot in my plate. I have 3 jobs. I cannot study for license. You know, I will do it next year. I will do it when Jesus Christ comes back. Right? But I say, you know what? I'm not going to give an excuse. I will do it. That's how I got my license. The first thing I did is to quit my first job. Because I needed time to learn this business. Okay? I quit my first job, remain with 2. Now, when I got my first paycheck, ask me, how much was the first paycheck? That was $217. $217. But I was fired up. I was so happy. Because what? I told myself, if this business can pay me $217, that means one day I can make $2,000. That means one day I can make $20,000. That means one day I can make $200,000. That means one day I can become a millionaire. And I said, okay. My belief level increased. And I said, you know what? I'm going to quit my second job. I'm going to quit my second job because now it's showing that I can make money from here too. That's how I let go my second job. So I remained with 1. How many jobs? 1. And I was focusing on my business and working so hard. Let me show you how much I was making my job. My 3 jobs combined. I was making less than $60,000 a year. My 3 jobs combined, I was making less than $60,000 a year. How do you call that? What do you call that? Slavery, right? But when this angel called me and showed me this, he said, you know what? If you can stay serious, if you can be serious and get your license, 3 years from now, your life will not be the same again. I said, okay, I'm going to be serious. I'm going to be serious. And I told him, but I don't like talking to people. He said, okay, if you don't like talking to people, can you learn? What if you can learn how to talk to strangers, and that will change your life, and that will help you to quit your job 3 years from now? Will you learn to talk to strangers? I said, yes, I will learn to talk to strangers. You see? Yeah, that's what it is. Because if you want to change your life, you need to let go excuses, right? Because there are some people, oh, I speak French, I don't speak English, I don't like to talk to strangers. I say, no, I'm not going to make that excuse. Right? So, he said 3 years from now, you're going to be making something like this if you are serious. 38,000. In my job, I was not making 88,000 a year. Right? And he said 10 years from now, your life will never be the same. I said, okay, I'm going to go with the tier 1. Because the tier 1 is just 3 years from now. And now, guess what? I'm going to show you something about in a few minutes. These are the companies that pay us for what we do. I don't know, maybe you don't some of these companies, but I'm very sure you should know one of those, which is Fidelity. Fidelity is the one that's taking care of your 401k as well, right? Fidelity pay me for what I do, right? So, maybe you know Trans America. Trans America pay me for what I do. Okay? Now, he told me, if I'm serious, 3 years from now, your life will never be the same. I said, I'm going to be serious. But look at what happened. 3 years after, look, that was what this company paid me last year, 2025. You see, I was able to double my income. I was able to double my income, making how much? 123,000 in 1 year. Before I was not making that, right? Because I say, well, I'm going to be serious. I want to learn. I'm going to be coachable. I'm going to do everything that you ask me to do. I'm going to learn how to talk to strangers. Because what? I want to change my life. I want to have more time for my family. I want to be able to go on vacation with my family. I'm going to be serious. That's how this happened last year. So I got my 1099. I already filed my taxes. I make plenty of money. How good is that? So you see, they say if you want to go far, what do? You go with the team. But if you want to go fast, you go alone. I refuse to go alone. I say I want to go far. That's why I started talking to other people, showing the opportunity to people, sharing the opportunity, because my goal is to share. I'm not going to force you to do anything, but I'm going to share, let you know that there's something powerful that's happening in your community. You need to be aware of it. So that one day you don't want to blame it. Hey, how come you are doing some people like this? They never mentioned that to me. So that's why my goal is to share, but whatever you do with it, that's your problem. So I started sharing the opportunity. That's how now we have a team, very big team. Last year, in 2024, as a team, this is what we made. 219,000 as a team. That was not bad. 33 books as a team. But what happened the following year? What happened the following year? We were able to double the income. We were able to double the income, making over 500,000 as a team. Woo! That's our payroll right there. Now tell me, what is your payroll right now? What is your payroll right now? You see, that's what it is. That's what it is. Okay? So if you want to change your life, you need to have a vision. Where are you heading to? Where are you going? Where do you want to see yourself 10 years from now? And that's our vision. Because this company gave us a mission. And that was no family left behind. Okay? And we come up with what? A vision. Which is to help at least 10,000 people in our community to be able to get the protection. Protect themselves. Because what? Our goal, our mission is to defund GoFundMe in our community. Yes, that's our mission, is to defund GoFundMe. Because we deserve better. Anytime something happens to people in our community, the only thing we see is what? GoFundMe. How much are they getting for GoFundMe? 1,000, 2,000, 5,000. We deserve better. So our goal is to do what? Protect at least 10,000 people in our community. And now, the thing I can do myself, I cannot do it alone. That's why I need to go help at least people, 3,000 people, to get the license. So that together we can go help our community. When you get your license, we're not going to let you alone. We're going to help you to become an entrepreneur, like Prosper, right? That's what it is. And also, we want to help 1,000 people to be making 6 figures every year. Please, who is making 6 figures already here? Can I see your hand? Who is making 6 figures already here? Can I see your hand? Nobody. So our goal is to help you to start making it because you deserve better. If you deserve better, say, I deserve better. I deserve better. So if you deserve better, our goal is to help you to be making at least 6 figures every single year. You deserve better. Okay? And we want to go get 1,000 people in our community to be making at least 6 figures. And also 400 people to making at least 250,000 by 2030. By 2030, 5 years from now, 4 years from now. And we have set that already. And together, we're going to go back to Africa. We're going to go identify at least 100 different underserved communities. People are dying, people are suffering in Africa. But the first thing to do is to help you to be financially stable here, so that together we can go back and go help our people in Africa. Who is ready for that? Who wants to be part of that? So, because if you are broke, we cannot help anybody in Africa. So you being broke doesn't serve anybody. So you need to be rich. You need to help you to be financially stable so that together you can go back. Now, would you rather watch this happen or you want to be part of it? Would you rather watch this happen or you want to be part of it? If you want to be part of it, say, yes, I want to be part of it.
Yes, I want to be part of it.
Yes, because that's what I do. And also, I told you that we want to defund GoFundMe, right?
Yes.
And when they show me that, okay, there's something to protect my life, there's something to protect my family life, there's something to protect my income. Because they asked me a wonderful question. What do you have in place right now that can replace your income? Because you have 3 jobs. If something should happen to you today and you fall sick, you can no longer work. What do you have in place that can replace it? I say, I don't have anything. They say, you need something. You need something to replace that income. And what did I do? I got the policy for myself. How much? $1 million policy. So I'm a millionaire. Call me a millionaire, I'm a millionaire. That's what, yes. I'm a millionaire. So I have $1 million policy on myself, right? And now imagine something happens. I don't pray for that. Nobody prays for something bad to happen. But what if it happens? What do you have in place? If something should happen to me now, look, how much in case of any physical illness, they say, I have how much here available for me? $900,000 available for me to take care of me if something should happen to me. They say, if I have any terminal illness, let's say I go to a doctor and they say, oh, you have less than 1 year to live. We are sorry. I say, okay, it's okay, doctor. Can you write me down whatever else you want to write? I want to submit that to one of my companies to get my $1 million. Am I going to get? That's what I was saying. I'm going to become a millionaire. If you tell that I'm a terminally ill, that means I'm about to become a millionaire. Because I'm going to claim it and they're going to write me a check of $1 million. You see? And they say, in case of any chronic illness, how much is available for me? $900,000 available for me. So that gives me what? Peace of mind. Do you love peace of mind?
Yes.
Do you love peace of mind?
Yes.
Okay. So if you love peace of mind, look at something that is available for you. Now, let's do next. Sometimes when people hear the word life insurance, the first thing they think of is what? Oh, someone is about to die. Right? When people hear the word life insurance, what do you think of? Oh, I don't want to die tomorrow. Nobody told that I want to die tomorrow. Look at this is one of my policy. Okay? This was in December. I needed money. And I said, you know what? Let me call one of my insurance company to get some money from them. And that's why I say, I need 10,000. This is my name. I'm still alive. This is life insurance policy, and I'm still alive. And I got money from there, 10,000. Now tell me, if you need money now, can you be able to do that? Can you be able to do that? If you cannot do that, that means you need something like this. Yes or yes?
Yes.
That's what it is. Everybody deserves better. Everybody deserves good stuff. Okay? Now, by working hard, we are helping leaders. We are raising leaders. Because we don't want to go fast, we want to go far, right? That's why we are coming with leaders. These are our leaders. You see, Kodomi is there. He is an SMD. I became an SMD, and I'm helping other people to become also SMD like me. Can you go to your manager tomorrow and say, you know what? Can you show me how to become manager like you? Can you do that? Can you go to your manager tomorrow and say, Mr. Manager, can you show me how to become manager like you to replace you? It's not going to happen, right? But it's happening here in our business. Because what? You become SMD, promote 10,000 SMD if you want. That's what we do. And now, Kojo become SMD, Isola Mayaba become SMD, Prosper became SMD, and now we are working on other people to become also SMD. How good is that? That's the impact we are building in our community. Now, by working hard, by working hard, we also have time to go on vacation. I told you that before I could not go to vacation, right? But now we work hard and we also have time to take our team to vacation. It's not like going to vacation alone, now taking the team to vacation. How good is that? Like, you don't go alone, but you go with your team. How good is that?
Very
Very
good.
good. Yeah. We go, we enjoy. Imagine Monday morning. Imagine Monday morning. Why some people are rushing to go clocking 7 a.m. Some people are here. They are swimming in the swimming pool. You see? That's what it is. Why some people are rushing? They want to go clocking Monday morning. Look at some people here. They are enjoying. You see? That's what it is. You need to choose. You need to choose whatever you want for yourself. Choose. This we were in a limousine. Imagine you driving limousine to go to Bully. Driving limousine to Bully. How good is that? You can do that. Yeah, you can do that. And you don't go alone, you go with your team. By working hard, we get some celebration, the award, they give you award, and we keep going, right? Now, next. You see, we have events like this, often events like this where we get celebrated, powerful speakers, people like, look at all these champions right here. That's what we do. Because if you work hard, we celebrate you. If you work hard, we celebrate you. When was the last time your dog called you and celebrate you like this? It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. They don't care. They don't care. If you make money, that's your problem. If you don't make money, that's your problem. Right? So, like I said, we build our business from big event to big event. And coming up, there's the biggest event coming up in Vegas. You can take screenshot, you can take photo of this, and ask whoever invited to that, say, you know what, I want to know more about this event. It's going to happen in Vegas, July 6th to July 9th, you are invited. If you want to go there, talk to whoever invited to that, say, you know what, I want to go to Vegas in July. Show me how to go there, and we're going to show you. Good. I don't know if you guys can see my screen. Looking at this, do you see any issue in this picture? What is the problem you are seeing in this picture?
Africa 35,000.
Someone saw it. Thank you. You see? We are here. Look at here. What exactly is our sin? What exactly is our sin?
We don't like money.
What are we doing here? What are we doing here on the bottom? Why not somewhere here? Why not at the top? Why not at the top? You see? So, we need to change that. We need to change that. We need to make sure that everybody at least is making 100,000 a year. Because imagine, these people here, how much are making a year? 100,000. Indian American, but us, we are struggling with how much? 35,000 a year. And we are also comfortable with that. Oh, you know what, I'm okay. I'm not too greedy. I think with 35,000, I'm okay with that. I'm not that greedy. Really. Being poor, you being poor doesn't serve anybody. Okay? Because if they call you from Africa now, you're going to switch up that phone. Hey, I don't have money. I'm broke. All right? But what if you have money? You're going to send some money to Africa? You see? So this money needs to change. Okay? That's why we are working hard to make sure that we can help each and every one of us to start making at least 6 figures. And we already started. I told you in our vision that we have the vision to go help how many people? 1,000 people to be making 6 figures, right? Yes. And They say the road to 1,000 miles starts with what? The steps, one step, right? Look, we started already. We started. Our goal is to go for how many people? 1,000. Well, we started. That means if you can do one, you can do millions. And this is another one. Okay? And now some champions are coming up. This is 50K, and they are getting close to 100,000 already. And when they get that 100,000, we're going to celebrate them. You see, and that's what we are doing. What is an extra 2,000 can do for you while you are still in your job? You can do something better, right? Now, in 2019, this is what our platform. The leaders, the top leaders, this is what they are. But look at here. Do you see any African here? No. But look at now. 2025. We have African that coming strong. And these people that make it at least $1 million a year. When we be that year of your abundance, when will you make your first 1 million? You need to have a goal. When will you make your first 1 million? Is it next year? Is it 2 years from now? Is it 10 years from now? When will you become millionaire? Because look, 5 years from now, we don't have nobody here, African in this platform, making $1 million. But look, 5 years later, look at what's happening. That means 5 years from now, will you go among the next millionaire? Yes. Or you still going to be working hard, making your 50K, your 40K, your 35K, and being broke forever? You need to choose, right? Because if you choose to be broke, that's your choice. But if you choose to be rich, that's also your choice, right? So, if someone invited you tonight, say, be grateful because they invited you to a business that will change your life. And welcome to our business environment. Welcome, welcome. By the time we finish tonight, if you can take a decision, you make a good decision to be part of this business, we are here to train you. We are here to challenge you. We are here to encourage you, and we are here to inspire you. You're not going to be alone, because nobody left me alone. I have mentors that helped me to be where I am today. But we have a problem. To close, I'm closing. We have a problem. And this is the problem that we have. Sometimes people underestimate this opportunity. I think, okay, can I go next here? Can this business really free me from my poverty? Never underestimate this opportunity. Because if this can do it for me, if this opportunity can free a lot of people in our community, can do it for you too. They forgot their initial reason why they are joining the business. What is your reason why you are joining? Is it freedom of time? Is it freedom of location? Is it financial freedom? Why are you forgetting so soon that that's the reason why you join? That's why some people they don't go far in this business. They give excuses all the time. You know what? I'm pregnant. I cannot take this license. Look, 3 years ago, my wife was pregnant. That little baby I told you, she was pregnant, and she went first time she failed, second time she failed. I said, you're going to go back third time. And she went back third time. She got it. When? It was the February 14th, Valentine's Day. She got the license. And she was still pregnant like this. But some people say, no, I'm pregnant. I cannot go now. I will do it next year. I will do it 10 years from now. And now they're giving excuses. Oh, I have 2 kids. I have 4 kids. That's why I cannot do it. You know, this, my job. They're giving excuses. And that should be the reason why I want to do this. Your job should be the reason why I want to do this. Your kids should be the reason why I want to do this. Because you need freedom of time, freedom of location. Now they complain and whine about everything. They think only particular people can do this. You know what? We are black people. We don't, this is not for us. This is white people thing. Really? Really? This is for us. I know I showed you that in 2019 it was the white people thing, right? But now it's for us. We need to stand up and go make it happen. We need to stand up and say, you know what? We can do this too. We can do this too. And now They choose to stay in their comfort zone. Even your comfort zone is not that comfortable. Even your comfort zone is not that comfortable. You need to move out of that comfort zone and go work hard and change your life. So, if you were able to listen to me until now, you need to make a change. You need to decide to change your life because 3 years from now, 5 years from now, if you don't make a change today, nothing will change. Nothing will change. That 40,000 you are making, you're going to keep making that 40,000. Inflation will be beating you every single year. And you're going to be getting poorer and poorer and poorer every single year. But if you make a choice, you say, you know what, today I'm going to join this thing. Today I'm going to learn how this thing works, and I'm going to change my life forever. And that's how 10 years from now, your last meal is. So thank you all for listening.
One team, one dream, synergy still. Feel the fire, money on the move, from receiving high. From the ground to the top, we never retire. Next level living, synergy style. Came from the bottom, now we global. It's okay, yes, vocal. Master mindset, no limits, no breaks. We don't just talk, we execute plays. Legacy motion, we build you up. Leadership dripping, we better ourselves. Circle too strong, I don't know line. Every move time, just divine alignment. Feel the beat in your soul. Right now, this the unique sound. Right now, if you ready for more, say now. We go synergy star. Hands in the sky, we shine so hard. We move as one, no matter how far. One team, synergy star. We go feel the fire. Money on the road, receiving. From the ground to the top, we never retire. Next level living.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Coach Ben. Thank you. Thank you so much for the powerful presentations. Again, guys, I know we are probably tired, but please, we are almost there. We're about to land. But before we move forward to our powerful statement speaker, this one here is not going to be a regular one. This is not a regular speaker. This is one of the stronger speakers, and I don't want you to miss when he's going to start doing his presentation. So I am going to begin with our team. So as I said, this business when I started myself, but as I was moving forward, I also wanted to share these opportunities with some people. Because I was like, if I'm not able to make money and I don't want to keep it for myself, let me share it with anybody that I know. And then these people that I was able to talk to, they took this business seriously, and they was able to cross over 1,000 in the business. Making 1,000 or even more in the business is a big deal. Many people start a business to even see 1,000, it's not a joke. But I joined the business, I reached out to some friends, some families, and they was able to take our business opportunities seriously. Ladies and gentlemen, are you guys ready?
Yes.
Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Okay. So please, I'm going to begin with the one or only. This one is one of my first business partner that I was able to recruit. He's not a regular person, he's a pastor. And he came to the business, he took it seriously. And I don't know from where to begin, but I would love to invite all the special guests maybe to come here because we are going to recognize some of the champions who was able to make money in our business. DJ Music, please DJ. We are here, it's a celebration. We are sharing good information. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me to welcome the man, the one and only, Pastor John Ilondo. Please come on stage. This is one of the amazing champions who came to our business. He took our business seriously, and Pastor was able to make over 1,000 in this business. Today, you made it, and I want to thank you for taking this business seriously. That was just the beginning. I know more is about to come. So thank you so much for taking the opportunity seriously. Thank you so much. Please help me go around. Thank you. And I'm wanting also to invite the one and only. She's like a mother to me, right? I love her so much. She's so strong. You know, there are some people when Stephen already know they are meant to become successful. Please, ladies and gentlemen, help me to welcome this strong woman. The woman of faith. Mama Christina, sorry! Christina! Thank you so much, ladies champion. Thank you so much for the stage. Thank you for believing in the business. Thank you so much for everything. I know the business is not easy. The struggle is up and down. We are making it happen. And then now I'm going to introduce you another one. A stronger one. I don't know how to say it. She's a powerful woman. A woman of God. Everything. And to join the business, after a couple months, she was able to become the marketing director. Just by looking at her, I already know that this business was made for her. Just by looking at her, I already know she's going to become very successful in this business. She took this business very seriously. And then today, I don't even know from where to begin. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are standing here as you are seeing this, it's because it was for somebody who was also dedicated her life to do this type of business as we are seeing here. Our place looking so amazing. Please help me to welcome our marketing director, champion Sonia, and all the hallelujah. She's our marketing director. I'm going to take you the business seriously. And today she's our marketing director. She has so many people. She's impacting people's life. She crossed over 1,000 the business and wants to organize it today. And then let me introduce you another one, a woman of faith, a woman of multiple tasks, the one and only, champion, precious, down, please down the stage. Thank you so much for believing on me. Thank you so much for believing on this business. This is only the beginning. These are the champions. They was able to cross. We have more, but was not here. I want to thank you guys for taking the business seriously. That was just the beginning. And more is about to come. Thank you so much. And the award is going to come. 1 second, I'm about to do this. The coach, please, 1 second. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, madam. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You guys may have a seat. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, guys, we have more, but we're not here. This, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you guys are ready to welcome. I don't know if you guys are ready. Are you guys ready to listen to the one and only? Are you guys ready to listen to the one and only? Are you guys ready? Are you more noise, please? Can you guys make noise? I don't know. Are you bored? Are you bored? Are you okay? Are you bored? You good? Are you bored? Thank you so much for coming. Are you bored? You good, bro? Okay, thank you. I just want to make sure everybody's doing good, all right? So we are ready again. We are ready. Are you guys ready? This one. Our next speaker, just like I said, DJ. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know that if I'm here and Coach Adele is one of my coaches, if it was not because of our next leader, I was not going to be here. It was not going to be here either. It was because of him I am standing here. And like I said, he's not an ordinary person. Our next speaker is a living proof that success is defined by a paycheck, oh my God, but by purpose, courage, impact. Zach Sukeri. He's a global development professional and entrepreneur, a financial educator whose powerful journey is driven by resilience, faith, and purpose as the founder and CEO of Elevate Plus LLC. He equipped financial professional and family to build lasting wealth and generation freedom. With a leadership experience across banking, non-profit work, and international development, Zach brings a global mindset with real world results. He's also the author of Behind the Paycheck, the book is just right there. Redefining success, becoming freedom, and both called to redefine success beyond money and step fully into purpose. Let's give a warm welcome. Like I said, guys, this is not a normal speaker. I want you, please, help me to make some noise and welcome me on stage. The one and only, the father, the grandfather, the business owner. Coach Zach in the building. Thank you so much, Coach Zach, for your time. We really appreciate it.
All right, thank you, Prosper. Hello? Okay. Thank you. Good afternoon or good evening. Good evening. I'm so excited to be here. Who is excited? All right, only a few people. Who is excited? All right, I want to say thank you for staying here up to this time. If you are still here, it's because you want something you haven't found yet. And I promise you, by the time you leave tonight, you will take something away. There was a speaker here, Coach Abel. She said, our job is to share with you. Whatever you do with it is in your hands. So this is me with my amazing wife. She has allowed me to be here today. So if you see her somewhere, say thank you for doing it. You know women, right? We don't recognize it. But yes, if you say you are going,